Hey everyone, this is David Brown with the migration update for April 1st, 2022 from the Braddock Bay Hawk Watch. The weather was pretty lousy today, overcast the whole day with on and off rain and snow showers and winds that were moderately strong from the west and then kept getting stronger throughout the afternoon. So not a ton of migration today and a pretty slow day overall. First thing, there were a few white-winged scoters off the end of the boardwalk, catching some kind of food in the channel. I had a nice flyby of two blue-winged teals, which are one of my favorite ducks. They're really distinctive just with this white crescent on the face and also the patch on the wing. Here we have a tree swallow, which is pretty much the only kind of swallow that we're seeing right now. And remember, anytime you see one of these swallows that is just pure white underneath, all the way from the throat down through the underside, those are tree swallows. Our other swallows have some kind of markings either on the throat or the breast. Here's three common grackles, and I just liked the way that this photo turned out. It's a bit artistic just with how dark the birds are compared to the white background. Here's an eastern meadowlark. And this is about as far up as you'll ever see the wings go on a meadowlark. They just have a really distinctive way of flapping, and it's a relatively shallow flap. Here we have a juvenile bald eagle, one of a few migrants today. Here we have an adult red-shouldered hawk, and actually most of the red shoulders we're seeing now are the juveniles. Most of the adults have already migrated through, so nice to see an adult. And again, the tail on these adults looks like a blackboard with white chalk lines on it. Here we have a common raven, and one of the good field marks on a raven is the tail, but this raven's tail is a little bit destroyed, so not the most useful field mark in this case, but we can see it's got a big head and a long tail, and I could tell it was a large bird overall. Plus, as it flew over, it gave me a nice deep croak to confirm the identification. Here we have an adult red-tailed hawk, and I barely got this photo because I had been sheltering in my car because it was raining, and I saw the bird coming, and I went to jump out with my camera to get a photo, and my camera strap caught on something, so I'm yanking it, trying to get out of the car, and this was the best I could do. So I cut the wingtip off, and it's not the sharpest photo ever, but we can see those classic red-tailed hawk field marks, dark patagial bars up in the shoulder area, belly band. Dark trailing edge of the wing indicates adult, and red tail also indicates adult. Here we have three sandhill cranes that spent some time down in the marsh and flying around the area today. We've actually been seeing sandhill cranes almost every day recently, it seems. And here is a peregrine falcon that was spending some time cruising around the area. And actually there was a bald eagle that was perched, and the peregrine was diving after the eagle a little bit. But again, peregrines are our big falcon, pointed wings, and just you can tell they're bigger than the other falcons just by the speed of the flap and also just the way they move and soar. They make bigger, slower circles than smaller falcons. If we take a look at the eBird checklist, 46 species today. And if you go down, you can check out the checklist yourself to see all of my photos from the day. And if we take a look at hawk count, we see that our migrating raptor totals today were 61 turkey vultures, 4 bald eagles, 1 sharp-shinned hawk, 1 red-shouldered hawk, 2 red-tailed hawks, and 1 peregrine falcon for a total of 70. So not quite the 10,000 birds we had yesterday, but you know, some days are good and some days aren't so good. And today wasn't so good, but hopefully tomorrow will be better. One more non-raptor highlight was 2 ruddy ducks out on the bay, which were my first of the year. I know other people were seeing them while I was away, but that's a species I had been trying to check off my list. And if we take a look at the forecast, for tomorrow we're looking at mainly sunny skies with a high in the mid-40s and light northwest winds. So I would expect a moderate amount of migration, and it looks like tomorrow's the best day coming up. For Sunday, cloudy with rain and snow in the morning, high in the low 40s, winds north-northwest, probably won't be a great day. And Monday, mostly cloudy, high in the mid-40s with northwest winds. Again, probably wouldn't expect much migration. So tomorrow, which is Saturday, looks like the best day coming up. So I hope to see many of you out at the platform. If you like these videos, please give them a like and subscribe so you don't miss any of these daily updates. This is David Brown. Thanks for watching.